Of the key members with me, and that's Sophie. Hello, Sophie.
Hi.
And I've also got Hazel.
Hi, Ray.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Yourself?
Yeah, not too bad, thank you. It's a bit chilly out tonight, isn't it?
Absolutely freezing.
As we said, in that weather, very chilly, frosty, and possibly sleet or snow showers. We'll have to wait and see. Now then, Huntingdon Rotaracts. How long has it actually been going, and what is it? Perhaps you'd answer that, Hazel.
Rotaract's been going numerous years. Basically, the Rotary is the adult version over 30s, and then the Rotaract is for 18 to 30-year-olds. I've been with Huntingdon Rotaracts about a year and a half now. Sophie?
About 3 years now. It doesn't seem that long.
And very much so, Rotary is the older sister of us. They're for the 30-year-olds, and we're for the 18 to 30s. And there's Inter-Rota, which is just Inter-Rotaract, which is just below us. And basically, we just kind of meet up on a weekly basis and to do social events and fun things. We do charity work, and we help out in the local community as well.
I see. And who can become involved?
Anyone aged 18 to 30. We're Huntingdon Rotaract, but we cover Huntingdonshire. Our nearest clubs are Peterborough and Cambridge. So if you're kind of within anywhere near us and you want to come along, of course you're more than welcome.
So when you have your meetings, weekly meetings, are they all held in Huntingdon, or do you meet out and about?
We meet once a month at the George Hotel in Huntingdon, and that's purely to discuss what we've been up to, what we're going to do, and that's kind of a main important meeting. If it lasts an hour, then we have some drinks and chats afterwards. The other meetings are things like bowling, we go ice skating, and wherever we can do that, that's where we go. But always in this area, Cambridgeshire.
We'll chat some more about some of those things a bit later on. So if I could ask Sophie, is there a bit of cost involved to people when they join?
No, it's as much as you want to spend, really. I mean, we have yearly subs, but that's only about £20, isn't it, Hazel?
Yes, £20.
Yeah. But otherwise, it's as much as you want to spend, really. I mean, we have socials where we tend to go to the pub, or we go bowling, or do loads of things. But we mainly do charity work, really, and work in the community, so it doesn't really cost you anything.
Yeah, it sounds to me that the cost of actually being a member are not very high then in that respect.
No, not at all, no.
So it's quite affordable for the majority of people your age.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely. And we'll give you contact details a bit later on about how you can make contact. There are various ways, aren't there?
Yes, there are.
And we'll spell them all out for you so you can get in touch. You've got a number of activities coming up soon, and one of them I noticed, and there's somebody else been writing to me lately about Zumba.
Yes.
You've got a Zumba on. First of all, what is Zumba?
Zumba is the latest craze taking over the country, and it's a Latin American type aerobics class. Zumbathon is doing it for more than an hour. It's 9 hours long. You can do a 4-hour half day at £10, or the full day for £15. Basically, all the money we raise goes to Woodbury Animal Shelter. It's a local charity, which is what Rotaracts are keen to do. We're keen to look after local charities and help out in the local community. So it was an ideal charity for us, and a fantastic fun event that we're excited about. We're now dreading a little bit.
So this Zumbathon, that's what the money's raised for Woodbury Animal Shelter.
Yes, very much so.
Very worthy cause, isn't it?
Indeed, yes, they're very close to home, and I think we all know it very, very well, so we're keen to kind of put back what we got from them.
Lots of causes in hunting, obviously worthy, but that one is, a lot of people know about it, don't they?
Yeah.
Absolutely. And so where is this Zumbathon going to be taking place, and when? Well,
fantastic venue for it. Woodbury Animal Shelter have given us their venue, which means we can make even more money for that charity, because we're not paying out for an expensive venue to be able to hold the event.
Well, that's really good. They've got parking there, haven't they?
Correct, loads of parking. Now, people can either book up in advance by dropping me an email or chatting to us on Facebook. We can send them a sponsor form so they can get sponsored for it in advance. Or you can come along for the day and pay a £5 donation to take part for an hour. Decide to show up when you're ready and you can come and join in.
I see, and that's all going to be going. And when's that going to be going on?
It's scarily, it's this Sunday, and I've done no warming up for it at all, so I'm struggling to walk.
Before.
I've never done it before.
It's coming Sunday, and that's between what hours?
It starts at 9 o'clock until 1 o'clock, and then 2 o'clock till 6 o'clock. There's a break in the middle to
you did say there's 2 4-hour sessions.
Yes, yeah, a few of us are doing the whole day, so we're going to have a collapse in the middle.
That would be really, really good. And have you done it before, Sophie?
Never done Zumba before, ever, so I'm Excited / nervous, I think.
I remember when I was involved in community centres in the early 90s, they talked about step aerobics.
Yes.
That's probably old news now, isn't it? You could just step board and up and down kind
Yeah,
of thing.
Simbathon's very new and out there at the moment. So it's good for us to show that we are. The worry is that Rotary are an older crowd, and they won't mind me saying it. And Rotaract are finding it quite hard to break away and show that we are young and exciting, which Rotary are in their own way.
Yeah.
We're very keen to show that actually we are 18 to 30. We do fantastically fun things. And if you are 18 to 30, we're a great group to get involved with.
Well, this is over to you, 87105, and if you try to listen to this programme, you'll find out some of the more things that you're actually doing, aren't they? And they're quite exciting.
Yeah,
aren't
there's
they?
lots going on. Yeah, it'll be great fun.
Absolutely. Well, we'll play a bit more music now, and then we'll come back again with a few more questions. Hazel and Sophie from Huntingdon Rotaract, and we were talking about various things, and I know what I wanted to ask you was about ladies' nights.
Were you interested in coming along? And were you keen to come along yourself?
Unfortunately, I wouldn't be admitted.
We are looking for some men to sell at the moment, so you're more than welcome to attend. It's basically a ladies' night. It's taken place once in July, and it's gone incredibly well. And it's come back by popular demand. It's taken place at level 2, so once again in Huntingdon. This time it's for breakthrough breast cancer, which it was before. We raised nearly £1,000 last time, so we're hoping to raise more this time. It's £10 ticket to get in. That gives you free entrance to the nightclub until 3 o'clock in the morning. It gets you 2 free drinks. You get to see 2 strippers, and you have a fantastic night with the girls. We also have a man auction where we sell off some of our Rotaract members for vast amounts of money for one dance. And incredibly well last year. The ladies absolutely loved our Rotaract men. We're very lucky ladies. And we have a raffle as well with some fantastic raffle prizes. It's a brilliant event to come along to, and just £10 ticket, and if you buy 5 tickets you get 1 free. So it's a great idea for a group of friends, and it's open to ladies of any age, from 18 up.
Oh, I see. And that's at level 22 here.
Level 2 in Huntingdon, yeah, just where the old cinema was.
Level 2, I should say.
Yes.
Yeah. Right, okay. So they're quite helpful towards that event, aren't they?
Very much so, yeah. They were fantastic support last time, and they have been again this year. Sammy's a brilliant star. He's the manager there, and he's been really, really helpful. They sold a lot of tickets for us last year. They're fantastic support, and it's nice to have the support from local businesses when we are such a small group, just 23 of us, to be so well known in the community and to have so many big businesses help us out. It's fantastic, and we couldn't ask more from a lot of people.
That's really, really good. And when's that ladies' night going to be?
That's on the 24th of February, which is a Friday night.
24th of February. It's a Friday night, right the way until 3 a.m. in the morning.
Indeed, yes.
And men can be involved. What is it they have to do?
But they're for sale. For
Right.
one dance. There's lots of lovely ladies there ready to bid for them. So if there's any
Yeah.
men that feel they'd like to be bought by some ladies, then they're more than welcome to contact us and we can sell them off.
Right, okay. And do you start raising more money for something or other?
That's for breakthrough breast
You
cancer.
say that's correct, yeah.
Yeah, so a good charity, and it's a worthwhile event for that charity. It's a well-suited event for the charity.
And I think, Sophie, you want to tell me a bit about members' nights.
Yes, we're having a new members' interest evening at Cromwell's in Huntingdon, Cromwell's Bar. Remind me of the date, Hazel?
It's this Tuesday, and it starts at 8 o'clock. It's open to pretty much anyone, aged 18 to 30 again. It's a free event to come along to. It should be fantastic for people just to find out what Rotaract actually do, who we are, and how they can get involved. We've got a few different people speaking, very briefly, to tell people what Rotaract is, how you can get involved, what you can get out of it. And hopefully we've got a guest speaker, James Lovett, who's very big in the Rotaract world, and hopefully he's coming along to tell everyone just what he's got out of it as well.
I think that's at Cromwell's Bar, just along the road here.
Correct, yeah, once again in Huntingdon. Again, support from Huntingdon, which is fantastic.
That's very, very good, because they put an advert out on the station.
Yes, I do hear it. I'm very tempted to go to their curry nights.
which is supporting our community venture as well, you
Yeah.
know, which is really, really good.
It is good.
And that's what time again, remind me?
That's 8 o'clock on Tuesday, so 6 days' time. Come
Gosh,
say
so you've
hello.
got the big event, the Zombathon on Sunday,
Indeed, yes.
and this comes on the Tuesday.
Yep, it's a busy few days for us.
And then
But
I think you mentioned the women's night.
the ladies' night just a few weeks later, and I've got a birthday in the middle as well. So it's a good little bit
Hazel's
crazy.
birthday.
Oh, I think I wished you happy birthday early, didn't I?
You did, yes, 3 weeks early. It was very nice of you. Thank you for
19.
staying up. 19 again,
I
yeah.
was 3 weeks early. It was a mistake.
It was the thought that counts. I was very grateful.
I see, great, okay. So that's all these events, and can we just remind people a little bit about how they can contact you? We'll bring it up again at the end of the programme, but best ways of contacting you. You mentioned Facebook.
Yes, we're on Facebook. We've got 3 pages on Facebook. We've got a little bit overexcited there. And we've got all of them are found under Huntingdon Rotaracts. And there's someone to talk to on all of the sites. So feel free to find us on Facebook at Huntingdon Rotaract. You can find us on Twitter at Hunt Rotaract. And we have a brand new website that was launched last month with lots of help from Robin at Rotary Club, which is really good of him. And that's www.huntingdonrotaract.org.
Jolly good. Now, I think we need to clarify, don't we, Sophie, how Rotaract is spelled?
I'm going to spell it wrong now you've asked that. It's R-O-T-A-R-A-C-T. Perfect.
So I'll repeat that for you. R-O-T-A-R-A-C-T.
Yes,
Perfect.
you've both done very well.
Hooray,
Yeah,
well
it's
done,
wrong.
That's Rotaract. And so if you're looking at that website, it's huntingdonrotaract.org. And I've got a feeling that HCRfm social administrator, media marketing, will add that
Yes, they've been
detail
very helpful in doing that, yes.
to our own Facebook page, which is facebook.com/HCRfm. Well, I've got a few more questions here. We looked about the new members night, and you've got one coming up on Tuesday.
Yes, this will be our first one for a little while now. The thing is, it's Rotaract is aimed at 18 to 30-year-olds. Members we've got at the moment, we've got some younger ones. A few of us are sort of 25, 26, nearly 27. So we're all kind of we're keen to get young people involved quickly, so we can expand the group. We can do more charity work. Lots of charities are contacting us to help them, and we haven't got enough members to help as many charities we'd like to help.
Right.
So if we can bring in more members, we can help more charities and be a lot better a group. And obviously, if we can bring in younger people now, it won't end in sort of 6 years' time when we leave. It'll still continue forever.
I understand, because I've obviously met you, and you come over to me, all of you, as fairly kind of friendly and outgoing.
Very much so.
And that's what I suppose people that are new to something, they worry about, don't they? It's anxious meeting new people and making impressions.
Yes. People are welcome to any of our meetings at all. Any events that we've got advertised, you're always welcome to come along to, whether we're going to the pub or bowling or anything. But this is a night to actually tell people what Rotaract do, because a lot of people don't know. And sometimes it's a little bit nerving being the only new person. So there'll be a lot of new people coming along, so you're all in the same boat, meeting the same people.
I'm expecting quite a few new people.
We've had a lot of interest already, and so it should be a really, really good event. We've got a few little icebreaker games, we've got a little presentation, and then it's purely social to get to know each other, and hopefully they'll see us again.
Oh, that's good. Because you were telling me that I think you came into the station a few days ago.
Yes.
In a shorter slot.
Yes.
And after that programme, you've got quite a lot of extra tweets.
I did, yes. I've got 6 new followers, so I feel very important. It's been fantastic, and it was really nice to know that people of our age are listening. And the fact that people of our age are interested in helping in the local community and are keen on being in the community because they're listening to a community radio station.
Yeah, there's a fantastic amount of young people out in Huntingdon, and a lot of them are involved in different youth organisations of different kinds.
Yes.
From St John's Ambulance to the Sea Cadets,
Yes.
Army Cadets, the Young Lives Theatre Group, not Young Lives, I mean, well, Young Lives, and then you've got the Jonathan Salt Theatre Group.
The youth theatre, yeah.
And Huntingdon Youth Theatre, of course.
Yes.
I'm just mentioning a few that come to my fingertips.
Yes, Jonathan's a very good friend of mine, so I know him very well. He's doing very well with the youth theatre.
I used to be in the youth theatre.
Yes, a long time
It's
ago.
amazing.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Lots of other organisations that involve young people as well.
Yeah.
We have them here. Our own soap team at Huntsford have 1 or 2 in their cast. And there's just a lot going on, isn't there?
There is, yeah. And I think Rotaract kind of brings all that together. People that were involved in those smaller voluntary events can come along and come and join us. And they can still do that through it. In fact, we can support them with that as well. So it's a fantastic chance to meet people, like-minded people that want to be in the community, to raise money for charity, and just to make new friends.
We don't bite either.
No, not very often. not much.
Well, you haven't bitten me so far. And it's interesting you talked about Ladies' Night, didn't you, earlier on? There was a bit of a debate in the media today, wasn't there, about whether you can call people love.
I like it. I think it should stay. I think it's a nice, affectionate
It's a
term.
term of endearment, really, isn't
Yes,
it?
I like it.
Or darling, or chook.
Yeah,
You know.
I think it's nice. I
That's
like
where you
it.
come from, I guess.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I think a lot of people, a lot of it's regional, isn't it? You know,
Yeah.
if you're up in Manchester, they say, "You okay, duck?" Ducky. I'm sure that's what they would say in Coronation Street, wouldn't
Yes.
they? Vera would say, "Oh, come on, Chuck." You know, but there were some people apparently taking offence at it.
No, I think it's nice, and I think the same. I am the same with the builders that do the whistling. I think it's a nice compliment, and I know that they're trying to stop that. I like it.
So
I like
coming
to
out
feel
now,
wanted. I like to feel liked.
Yeah, well, I suppose we just have to respect that some people don't like it.
Indeed, yeah. Maybe there should be like a signpost on you that explains what you'd like and what you wouldn't like, like a little name badge.
Well, we'll move on a little bit. I'd like to talk a little bit, if we can, about leadership training course, which I think you know more about, Sophie.
Yeah, sure.
And that's something that Rotary presumably sponsored you for, or can sponsor people for.
Yeah, it's a leadership course for young people aged 18 to 26, and it's sponsored by the Rotary, and it's a course called RYLA, which stands for Rotary Youth Leadership Award. And the one I went on was a week-long, or Hazel went too, it's a week-long intensive course at Grafham Water, which teaches you sort of vital leadership skills. And it certainly raised my confidence. I don't know about you, Hazel.
Yeah, no, it was a fantastic
It's an
job.
amazing week. You do all sorts of things, from sort of outdoor activities like sailing. We did outdoor based activities like we had a big tower we had to climb up, and
Lots of mini challenges.
yeah, mini challenges, and then we had more indoor based activities. We had to do lots of public speaking. I never thought I'd be on the radio speaking to lots of people, I guess.
And was that residential?
Yeah, you live there for the week as
So you
well.
stayed, is there a residential centre up at Grafham?
There is, yeah, we stayed there. We were very lucky that we lived quite local, so had we needed to escape, we could have, from all the dirt and grot, because it was a very wet and muddy week, but it was fantastic fun.
Or was it like camping, was it, in a sense?
Well, it was a hostel we were stayed in. We had one night when we camped out, but lots of people came from all over the Rotaract district, which goes as far as Leicester, so sort of Ulster, Leicester and Peterborough and Bedford included.
Oh, it's a bit like youth hosteling.
Yes, very much so. Yeah, it was a fantastic chance to meet new people, and they started Leicester Rotaract Club from it. So it's fantastic that it started New Rotaract Club as well. It's been brilliant.
That's really good. So is that held every year, that course? Or?
Yeah, I think so.
There's a RYLA course done for each district. It just happens that our district is obviously Grafham Water because it's a good location. But there's some of them go up to sort of all sorts of areas all over the country, all over the world, in fact.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wonderful. Well, we'll play a bit more music now, then we'll come back for some more chats.
Brilliant, thank you.
Sophie with me,
Hello?
and Hazel.
Yep, still here.
Absolutely. Could you tell us a bit about how, we're talking about Young Rotary, and we'll give you contact details again fairly soon, before the programme ends. But could you tell us a little bit about how you interact with the main Rotary? I wouldn't say main, but the Rotary over 30.
We have a fantastic relationship with the Rotary clubs of this area. We're looked after very well by St Ives and the two in Huntingdon as well. They each have one member that comes along to our monthly meetings, the ones where we discuss what we've done and what we're going to do. We have Robin, Phil and Juliet, the most fantastic people we could ever wish to have within our group. They're very supportive. When we need their help, they're there for us. And they've just become very firm friends. Which reminds me, Phil recently got engaged to Fatima, so huge congratulations to him.
Congratulations,
Very
yeah.
much so.
Oh.
So we're involved because they are friends. We're aware of what they're doing and how they're getting on, and it's fantastic. So we're very close with them. When the Rotary clubs do, and the Round Table as well, we're close with that group. When they do the charity events, they invite us along to help out, and we love to help out and sort of take part in their bigger events that they need help to do with. So yeah, really good.
Now, you told me earlier that, in fact, I think it was in 2011, I believe it was you went to Egypt.
I did go to Egypt, yes. I was invited to go to Interrota, and it's basically where all the Rotaract members of the world come together once every 4 years, and 3 years, and they meet up once every 3 years, and we discuss what's going on in the Rotaract world, and sort of the transfer between Rotaract and Rotary. We do some project work while we're out there as well. And then we bid for whoever's going to have it in the next 3 years. So it was in Egypt this year, and it's off to Canada in 3 years' time, which I'm really excited about.
Gosh, how did you find Egypt? Because you must have gone there in that year of great change there.
I did, yes. I went to Egypt, and at the time, everything was okay. We weren't near Cairo, so we were very lucky. But when we were there, it did start to kick off in Cairo again, unfortunately. So a few of them went that way, and they were fine when they were there. But it was very interesting to be there and to sort of see two completely different sides of Egypt just in the short. I was there for 8 days, and we sort of spent the time in a 5-star hotel, very posh, sort of all in our meeting rooms and discussing this, that and the other, and then went to do project work in a completely derelict village where they hadn't sort of seen anybody in fully dressed clothes before. So it was very strange to see both sides in such a short time, in such a close area, close vicinity to each other. It was very interesting.
What time of year was this you went there?
I went in November. It's only a little while ago now.
Oh, I see. Right, yeah. So all that, how can I put it, that sort of surge of change had happened by then.
It had, yes, yeah, and it was fantastic to speak to them and see how they felt it had gone. What was also very interesting is Rotaracts over there in Egypt, they were saying that it was as a very young, modern thing. People didn't understand they did charity work. Yet over here we're trying to fight the other way, saying we do charity work, but we are young and fun as well. So it was very interesting. We're both fighting the same battle at either ends, and it's interesting the different countries have got sort of different opinions of Rotaracts.
That's really good. Just moving on a little bit then. Sophie, we discussed it earlier because I know you've got the ladies' night with the cancer.
With breakthrough breast cancer, yeah.
And Wood Green have going to benefit from something. What charities have you supported lately?
Oh gosh, we've done a fair amount of work for Wood Green lately. We were out we're not allowed to take buckets anymore, but bucket collecting for Wood Green. We've done a lot for Young Lives, which is based in St Ives, and also EACH, which is East Anglia Children's Hospice, and they're based in Cambridge. We do a lot for them as well with Santa runs and such like. Basically, the way we work is if you organise an event, you choose a charity that event money goes to. If you've put in the hard work, it's only fair that you decide which charity it goes to. So we choose local charities, or the bigger charities as well. One of our good members, Mark Cardwell, he's organising a car treasure hunt, and he's doing that for Great Ormond Street and Wood Green Animal Shelter as well. We've got another event coming up for Magpass, we've got one coming up for Young Lives, we've got one coming up for Hinchinbrook Hospital and the MS Therapy Centre in Hertford.
Now, all these organisations, strange enough, have been in here. We've got relationships with them all.
Yes.
And you mentioned EACH.
Yes.
That's a fabulous organisation, I think, EACH.
It is, and it's interesting that obviously the Princess Catherine's also got involved in that recently. Yes.
I was going to say, she's from a few charities that she said she's going to take on under her wing in the first year.
Yes, so hoping she'll join Rotaracts while she's at it.
We wish.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that would be great, wouldn't
it? Yes, I might steal her husband from her.
Anyhow, another question I've got coming up here. What would you say are the social benefits for young people involved in Rotaracts?
Well, you're going to meet a lot of like-minded people, people who want to do more than, I guess, sort of there's this opinion of young people sort of just in their free time, maybe just hanging around, not doing much. But this is a group where we definitely, we do lots of things, both socially and for charity and in the community. And as Hazel said, we've got quite a range of ages, really.
We have, yeah. We did a presentation recently for St Ives Rotary Club explaining what we got out of Rotaracts, because they're one of our main sponsors, or one of the 3 sponsors. And it was great that the people who joined to do the charity work had stayed for the friendship, and people have made such good friends in the group. I would now state that my best friends are in Rotaracts.
It's a really natural way to make friends as well. It's not sort of forced, because obviously as you're doing stuff, you naturally make friends with people in that way.
Yeah, sounds very, very good. Sounds a good introduction to, as you're getting a bit older, making friends.
It is, yeah. Originally we expected to have people that used to go to school around this way, but lots of people do move to Huntingdon because it's near London, it's near Cambridge. It's too expensive to live that way, so they live in Huntingdon. So we've got lots of new members that have moved to this way. They've got no friends at all. They've come across us, and they've said,
some have friends,
get involved. It's
not always easy to meet people, is it, I guess?
Yeah, very much so. We have 2 members called Amber and Cameron. They've come over from America, and obviously he's working with the with the Army, and he's come over. And they've really fitted into the group fantastically well. And there are 4th Americans to join the group now in sort of the year and a half I've been there, just because it's hard to make friends locally, and this is a fantastic way to make friends locally.
All sounds very good.
Thank you.
Can we just go over again? We've got about 3 minutes to go. So could we just go over again some of the contact information, that website again?
It's www.huntingdonrotaract.org. But yes.
And can you spell Rotaract for me?
No, test again. Rotaracct.
We're very lucky. That will be added to our facebook.com/HCRfm. And if you aren't on the internet, you can always call us here 01480 414 104. Speak to anybody, and they'll get the information for you, or they'll know somebody who knows?
Yeah.
And Twitter?
Yes, we're on Twitter as Hunt's Rotaracts, and also I'm on as Hazel L. Cottrell. And you'll see both of us tweeting regularly, as
Right.
I am one.
And email?
Email, we have a new email account that came with our website. It's Hunt's Rotaract, HUNTSROTARACT @yahoo.co.uk.
Wonderful. That's a lot of the information. Have I missed anything or not asked you something, or have you covered most of everything?
I know we're hoping to put back in the future to sort of discuss the other events we've got coming up. We've got a dog racing night, an Italian dinner and dance, the car treasure hunt, and we've got a big tidy up taking place in Huntingdon that we're currently with the council trying to organise. So that's a big help in the community event that we've got coming up. And these sort of coming up in the next few months. So we've got so much going on. So if you want to be a part of something bigger, and you are aged 18 to 30, and you live in the Huntingdon area, please feel more than welcome to come along. Next Tuesday will be a fantastic evening to pop along.
That's very good. And in the last minute or so, Sophie, have you got anybody you want to say hello to?
Yes. Can I say hello to my little sister Ellie, my brother Sean, my mum Budge, my grandma Mrs H, and to the rest of Huntingdon Rotaract. Hoping to see you all there on Sunday at the Zumbathon.
So someone might be listening tonight.
Yeah, I hope so.
Hope they're warming up for the Zumbathon.
Hello everybody.
Absolutely, yeah. And how about, have you got one or two people you'd like to say hello to?
I have my grandma and grandpa who are fantastically supportive, and I know they're listening now, and I love them very, very much. They're the best grandparents I could ever wish to ask for.
And they're Huntingdon based?
They live in Manchester. They've moved back down this way, and I'm so pleased they've moved back there. They're an amazing support to me. I'm very lucky to have them.
Over in Manchester. Interesting, I made a bit of a mistake a few months ago because I was at the MS Therapy Centre and I was speaking to some people from Manchester and I said, oh, I like that lake over in Manchester by the Chinese bridge. They said, excuse me, it's a river.
How dare you?
I should have known that, shouldn't I?
Indeed.
Anyway, thank you very much for joining over to you tonight. 30 seconds of the programme left to run. And anyway, I'm David Brockman. I'll be leaving the studio with these young ladies, if I may say young ladies.
What a treat.
And coming up at 8 o'clock, John Manders and Jackie will be here with their programme. Always a good rock and roll programme on a Sunday, on a Wednesday evening. Let's get my deck night right. So thank you very much for tuning in. And I'll be on Sunday Supplement this coming weekend.
This is Huntingdon Community Radio 104 FM.